Welcome back to A Toda Madre. It's your boy Rod Lust here with another little late review, which is Send Help, starring Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien, directed by Sam Raimi. It's basically plot, airplane crash. They're in an island. It's both of them. We've seen this movies countless times. Not countless times, like only some are done great, right? Where it's a disaster in the airplane and then they land. There's a catch to this movie, a little twist where it's a CEO, and your regular hardworking girl who's very awkward, who wants to go up there, and of course, an asshole CEO. That's your premise, and that's what it is, right? Let's get the cliche parts out of the way. It's not your typical cliche movie, right? Without touching too much into the spoiler territory, it's not your oh, how can I express it? How can I say it? It's not your typical where it's like the loving one, like the Blue Lagoon, or your typical little romance here and there. Like, oh, we're gonna get along. No, when this movie lays on the I hate you, I loathe you, I want to beat the shit out of you, like that gory, that tense, that intensity, that tension between characters, that's your movie, and I loved every single minute of it. Rachel McAdams, let's talk about her. Her awkward acting is so superb, is so beautiful that you actually feel bad for her. You kind of relate to her, as in you've seen these people in the real life world where sometimes if you have a cool heart, a nice heart, you feel warming towards them, but at the same time, come on, let's not be assholes. We can be assholes towards them. Dylan O'Brien plays your typical freaking CEO who's an asshole. You know, your manager asshole, your boss asshole, the asshole with the fucking snarky laugh, the golf guy. You know, the guys that we tend to hate when you see them out there and like high end, and you're like, ooh, Mr. Pinky up, right? My shit don't stink type of character. That's the type of character that he plays. And then when they're in the island, that chemistry, not chemistry of love, but chemistry of I hate you, is boom, exciting. That tension that they have between each other. The I'm still the boss. No, I'm the boss. I'm a survivalist. You're not a survivalist. And I want to do things better. I'm the boss. I'm the one who owns this place. That crashing of character is amazing. Again, reeling it back to Rachel McAdams. When she brings out this survival instinct, right? Because in the movie, they do want to show you that she's a survivalist. When she brings in the survival instinct, it's like a complete shift of a 360, 180, 940, 540, 920, whatever you want to call them. And her acting completely turns, and you're like, am I watching this actress in a banger when January usually is the shit month? No, but this girl, you believe that as an awkward, and you believe her on her confidence. And because you know how many, many women in the world, when they have confidence, they look beautiful. Same thing right here. When she was all like snarky and awkward, you can kind of tell that she was an ugly girl. And everybody knows that Rachel McAdams is a beautiful woman. But right here, when she brings that dog confidence, you're like, yeah, that's who she is, right? Maybe a little too much makeup on for a deserted island, but because she is a survivalist and all that, she teaches you stuff that you're like, oh, you can do that. Oh, you can use that. Oh, and that whole aspect of her character was flawless. Probably one of my favorite characters in a movie in a good while. And that has to do a lot with the acting. For the Dylan O'Brien, you can continue to hate them as much as you can, because that's what we're going to do for CEOs, right? Or asshole characters in movies where even if they are on the right, you kind of don't want to cheer for them because it's too late or something like that, to that extent. Or maybe I'm just an asshole. Who knows? But it is that. And let's get with the Sam Raimi direction. You know Sam Raimi with his zoom ins and zoom ins, with its how can I explain? Like in the Quick and the Dead, when they're looking at you with the clock, the little details, like the ding dong or the ice, the guns loaded. When he brings that, or the Evil Dead with its gore, with his zoom in, pan out, and he does that over here, yeah, you can see it. You can definitely see it. You're like, yeah, that's Sam Raimi. That is Sam Raimi. The only thing that I was shocked that Sam Raimi didn't use, I thought this movie was going to be more in the horror element, more of a thriller, but it was more of tension. I thought I thought we were gonna get more like an Evil Dead direction, something um, like an Eli Roth type of movie where maybe there was cannibalism or something extra out there, something like that, like on a horror side, and we got more of a just like an actual thriller side. We got a thriller. It was funny, and Sam Raimi literally knocked it out of the park. He had some gore parts, some very gore. I mean, you've seen the poster, and one makes you whoa, and the other one makes you freaking laugh so much. And by the time that we're getting to the ending, you're like, my goodness gracious, can this be any worse or can these get any better? Unfortunately, the ending was kind of a miss for me. Um, I feel like when you're amping it up, you have to have a great finish, and it just slightly tumbles a little bit. Not to make it bad, I'm not gonna say that the whole movie sucked because of the ending, because everything about it leading to that point was great. It was just the ending that I was like, oh come on, you could have done better. You could have done better for the ending part. I also didn't like that they kept the ending so cliche. I love that. I love that the chemistry between these two actors, that the characters didn't have a cliche ending. I love that too. So a lot of the things that I saw, I was like, I'm all in. But because of the ending, I couldn't push it over the 7.5 limit, and it actually brought it down from the 7.5. You can kind of say that the whole movie is 7.5 until the last very 20 15 minutes, where it kind of like turns all the way down. Not all the way, just it just dips. It just dips. And I'm gonna bring it down to a rating of a 7.3 out of 10. Send help. If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's gonna be one of those good ones of this year, and we're just starting out the year great. And I can't wait to see what's next in this year, because, like I said, this was a solid one, and I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely highly recommend to go check it out. If you guys saw it, what was your favorite part? My favorite part was the wah, wah. That shit cracked me up. But anyways, do like, do comment, do subscribe, and you have yourself a good morning, good evening, and a good night.